Welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie, if you have not been here before, and thanks so much for watching this video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 6 to 9 month baby favorites. All of the products, utensils, toys, all of the things that I absolutely loved, that I was obsessed with, and more importantly, that my baby loved during that 6 to 9 month range. With that being said, these are not just like willy-nilly, whatever, throw them on a list types of things. These are the products that I would personally recommend to my closest friends and family members if they were looking for something for their own baby. So much changes at that 6 month mark for your baby when it comes to feeding, when it comes to their mobility, their awareness, and I found so many of these products that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today helped so much with his development. So before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd so appreciate that. Leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me, or if there are any products that you feel are absolutely necessary for that 6 to 9 month baby range. Go ahead and leave those down in the comments as well. I will be linking every single product that I'm sharing today down in the description box. You can also find my social channels there, Instagram, TikTok, and Poshmark. And that is it. Let's get into the favorites. One of the biggest changes that occurs that is exciting and also a little nerve-wracking is starting solids around that 6 month range. For me personally, I was super anxious about starting this whole kind of chapter in his life, from worrying about choking to worrying about allergies to what do I feed my baby, all of those things. I feel like I'm in such a better place now than when I started, but if you are feeling nervous about it, I feel you. It is okay. You will get through it. We certainly did, and he loves food now. So let me give you a couple of my favorites when it comes to starting solids. I had originally purchased those like tiny little baby spoons, and we started with those, and he really wasn't that interested in eating at that point, and I had seen this spoon on a TikTok and I had to try it out. So it is the Busy Baby teething spoon. It is a teether and a training spoon for self-feeding, and this really changed the game. It has all these really nice grooves on the actual spoon itself. It also has these little handles here which they can easily grab. Same thing here. It's got kind of like a ribbed texture to it, and then also how it stands up on a surface. It's got some little bumps on it. He loved chewing on this thing, so being able to put food there, he was able to put it in his mouth, chew on it, and I feel like it made the whole experience for him so much more exciting. We were actually able to get food in his mouth this way, so I could not recommend these more. We are just now finally at the point where we're not really needing to use it anymore, and he is really taking to those smaller spoons. But if you are having a difficult time with your baby, like actually enjoying mealtime, I would definitely try out this spoon. It is a game changer. Our pediatrician told us that once we started solids, we should aim for 6 to 8 ounces of water each day. Again, that's my pediatrician, so ask your pediatrician for advice there. But I also saw some advice on TikTok to actually start with having your baby try to drink through a straw when they first start ingesting water. I bought some regular kind of little sippy cups that have straws in them, and my child was just like not getting it, not understanding it all. I saw these bear cups as a suggestion once again on TikTok. That's where I find so much information on mom things. But what's really amazing about these particular cups is if you squeeze it, the water actually comes up through the straw. So if you're able to get their mouth around it and you just oh, hello. I just sprayed water all over my face. Well, you just got a little bit of a live demonstration, so that's fun. Anyways, once their mouth is around the straw, you can just gently squeeze the bottom here, and it actually like gets the water in their mouth, and I feel like that's how they kind of like connect. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. If I suck, then the water will come out. This helped my baby learn how to drink through a straw so quickly, and now he's like a pro at it. He absolutely loves drinking water. I don't have it in front of me because it is quite large and bulky, but I have made probably 95% of my baby's food. I think just after watching some TikTok videos, I was like, oh, I could probably do that. And I've really enjoyed it. It can be quite time consuming and a lot of work, but it is a little bit gratifying just like knowing exactly what's going into my baby's food. I have bought some little baby food jars here and there just to make life a little bit easier. And there are certain foods that I wanted to introduce to him that I wasn't necessarily going to prepare myself, like pumpkin. I just didn't really have a desire to like cut up a pumpkin and make him something out of it. I'm sure there's easy ways to do it. But anyways, same thing when I introduced him to oats. Instead of buying like a huge thing of oats to start with, I bought him some baby food that had oats in it just to see if he was allergic to it. All that to say, I bought a baby food maker that I use at least every other day and sometimes every single day of the week. It is by GROWNSY. It is the baby food blender, maker, and steamer. It is so easy to make purees or like chunkier purees. There are so many things that you can make in it. There's a label on the side of the box that lists a ton of different foods and how long it actually takes to steam cook them. It's so easy. And then once you're done with the little steamer basket, you toss it in the little blender part. It easily blends everything up. I absolutely love it. I have had no issues with it at all whatsoever. I'm still currently using it now, so I could not recommend it more. I've even taken frozen bags of vegetables, tossed it in the steamer, and steamed that way too. Obviously, you could steam food over the stovetop and blend things in your own blender, but I really like having something that is dedicated to his food, and it works amazingly. All right, next up is this bath seat. I was using a little baby bath before that was a hand-me-down from my sister. She just let me borrow hers, and it was great. It was like one of those infant sling baths, but once he started sitting up, it worked for a while there, taking the sling out and just letting him sit in the bathtub. Then he decided one day, like, I'm gonna try and stand up in this thing, and that's the only thing that he did from there on out. During bath time, I would just be like, dude, sit down, stay sitting. I was just waiting for some kind of horrible accident to happen, so finally I was like, okay, I think we need to pick up a bath seat. I got this one from Amazon and we are still using it. I love it. My baby loves it too. It sits at the bottom of the bath. It does have these suction cups. I realized after the fact that my bath has like a textured bottom to it, which I think is like an anti-slip feature, which is great, but not for suction cups, so it doesn't stick to the bottom the best. But because he is so heavy, it doesn't move anywhere. It has these little levers here, so it's really easy to get him in and out. He loves the texture of this here too. He'll just kind of like touch it and play with it. And bath time is honestly just so enjoyable for him with this thing. It also has this like temperature thing on the back, which I've never actually played with it. I don't know if it's broken on mine or again, like I just haven't taken the time to use it. But this thing also does come apart, like this part comes off and this part comes off. So I was able to pack it in a suitcase really easily too. We took it to Northern California when we went to go visit my in-laws, and it doesn't weigh much either. I love this thing, and it has made bath time fun again, and it's no longer stressful. Okay, let's get into some toys, playtime, all that fun stuff. One of the things that I was so excited to pick up once my baby turned 6 months old is actually behind me in our bathroom right now. It is the Skip Hop Activity Center. It is their interactive play center with 3-stage Grow With Me functionality. So it has a little seat in it where they can sit and swivel. The little bottom tray on it goes up and down so you can adjust it based on their height. It also can convert to a play table. He also loves to just like crawl up to it and stand up. He loves playing with all the little toys around it as he's sitting in it. He's so happy in that thing. You're only supposed to keep them in it for like 15 to 20 minutes max. And most of the time when we put him in it, he was happy for at least 15 minutes, if not the full 20 minutes. It was so great to be able to place him in there once he had grown out of his swing. Just another little container so you know that they're safe and happy. So I love that thing. He loves it. And I love that it can grow with him too. He is 10 months old at this point and he is still using it. Something that I wish I would have bought much sooner, probably around this stage, if not maybe a little bit earlier, but a playpen. I don't know why I never thought to buy one until I think he was maybe like 7 or 8 months when I bought his, maybe even closer to 9. My husband was going out of town for the weekend and I was like, I need a place to put him so I can do dishes and he will be happy. And I ended up buying a playpen and my child loves that thing. He plays so well in there. I feel like it's been a really good thing for independent play. I'll just put a bunch of his toys down there and he just goes. He's seriously so happy in it. My husband and I will get down in there and play with him too. We just have it set up in our kitchen right now. It's kind of massive and overtaking the room a little bit, but he is so happy in there and I love knowing that he is safe in there, so I can go run out to the garage and grab something, take something out of the washing machine and put it in the dryer. And again, I just know that he is safe and content and happy playing. I wanted to also share some of the toys that he's been loving around this stage. This is such a super simple little toy and like super inexpensive too, but just these little stacking cups. He loves these. They're great for obviously like stacking. He doesn't really do the stacking himself at this point, like we do the stacking for him, then he loves to knock it over. But it was also really great when he started scooting, like right before crawling. I would set up his mat, have him on one end, build a little tower for him on the other end, and he'd totally be excited to scoot over and knock it over. He also loves shaking this little bear or cat, whatever it is. Now he loves just like tossing one across the floor, crawling to it. He'll like put one hand on this and scoot around as he's crawling. It's such a simple toy, but he absolutely loves playing with this. It's also really easy to throw in my diaper bag if we're going somewhere and he needs something to play with. Another toy that I love that I actually wish that I had bought much earlier because there are multiple stages with it is this baby Einstein octopus. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but I'll go ahead and link it obviously down below for you guys. It's so cute. So it has multiple settings on it. This first one is for tummy time and it just like makes a bunch of cute little noises. It plays little music if you touch the top here. Sit and play. Sit and play. So it has all of these numbers, it has shapes on it, it has colors as well. If you click the top here, I think it actually has to be on top of a surface for it to work. But if you click the top here, it changes in between the settings. So
Bye now. I'll see you later.
But it's a really nice grow with me toy in that sense. The next setting that it has is crawling. So it'll say, chase me, and it'll kind of like move around the house like a little Roomba. Brian and I always joke that we wish it doubled as a Roomba. That'd be nice. But anyway, once he started crawling, this was such a nice toy to have for him to just chase around the house. He still plays with it. Now he loves knocking it over as well after he chases it. And then the last setting it has on it is like just like a dance party as they get older. It just plays music. He loves hearing the music that it plays. Anyway, we love this toy. I could not recommend it more. I saw this toy all over Amazon. I cannot tell you how many times, and I was like, that thing is so ugly. What is it? Why would my baby be interested? My child is obsessed with this thing. It is a sensory toy, and this is probably our go-to if we need our child to be busy and happy. It's actually most of the time attached to a stroller with like a little pacifier clip, and he loves chewing on it, playing with it while we're out doing our morning walk. It has all these little things on it where they can kind of play with it. These little things kind of like pop in and out. It also has some texture right here, and then same thing. There's this little like circular thing that moves around. My baby is mainly obsessed with these little rubbery stringy things. At this stage in their life, they are exploring everything with their mouth, and he loves chewing on this thing. On a plane, he is so happy with this thing. In his car seat, he is so happy with this thing. If we need him to be entertained in a contained space, this is our go-to toy. So I could not recommend it more. It's weird, but trust me, you gotta try this thing. I also wanted to recommend a little activity walker, a little sit stand toy. The one that we have, I actually picked up from Target, and it was a pretty good price. It is the B Toys wooden activity walker. He loves playing with it. I bought this around the time we were trying to get him to crawl because I did see that it's really good for babies to be on their knees as they're kind of playing and stuff to help develop those muscles for crawling. There was a bunch that I saw on Amazon that were just kind of a little pricier than what I wanted to spend. I really wanted a wooden one because I thought they looked so cute and so nice. And a good amount of the ones on Amazon were like at least 50 bucks. I found this one at Target and I think I even got it on sale, but right now it's $36.99, which I don't think is that bad of a price. It's amazing for fine motor skills, gross motor skills, balance and coordination. He loves playing with the little gears on it. He'll look at himself in the little mirror, all the little things that he can like kind of push and spin. He is obsessed with it. The only drawback for me is I feel like the wheels move a little too fast. I wish they moved a little bit slower. Anytime he has kind of like pushed it, it just moves kind of fast. So I don't think that it's going to be the most ideal walker for him. I actually just purchased a plastic one because I feel like that's going to be a little bit easier for him to use as a walker. So again, this one in particular, I don't feel like is the best for actually learning to walk. I have seen people say put tape around the wheels to kind of slow it down, so I might try that. But anyway, even if you don't go with a specific walker that I'm using, I do think an activity walker around the stage is definitely a must. Okay, the last thing, I don't have it in front of me because once again, it is quite big, but I wanted to pick up a more compact stroller, an umbrella stroller, a travel stroller, if you will, whatever you want to call it, for when he turns 6 months old. As much as we love our UPPAbaby Vista, it's just not the most practical stroller for traveling. It's just quite big and heavy, and because it is so pricey, I didn't really want to have to check that stroller every time and, you know, let it get super beat up. I mentioned this before in a previous video, but I had originally put an umbrella stroller on my baby registry. I was gifted it, and once we pulled it out when my baby was 6 months old and put him in it, I realized it was quite flimsy and I did not like it at all. So I did some shopping and I ended up with the Zoe, the Tour V2 lightweight compact everyday stroller. We are obsessed with it. We absolutely love it. We've traveled with it multiple times. It's super lightweight. It's really easy to fold up and it compacts really nicely. I have seen some people say that it fits in the overhead bins. We've never tried it. We just always end up gate checking our stroller. One of the biggest selling features for me is how far down the shade comes. It really does protect him from the sun, and that was one of our biggest gripes with the original umbrella stroller that we had. Not only is it a beautiful stroller, it's very, very quality. It's super smooth pushing it, and I'm really excited that we actually love it because, like I said, that first one we got, it was not cutting it. There are a million compact strollers on the market though. I'm sure there are some that are a little bit more affordable that are amazing too. So if you have any suggestions for amazing compact strollers, leave them down in the comment section. But I personally love ours and I think it was worth every single penny. All right, you guys, that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'd so appreciate that. Leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me. And again, if you have any product recommendations for the 6 to 9 month babyhood stage, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Again, I will link everything for you guys in the description box. And as always, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!